Hi guys, so we've done the APC-40 and this is the Akai MPK-25 that we want to review right here. Now many times you'll see them kind of like we have them come together. People use these two together, but don't confuse yourself. Well, this is a dedicated Ableton controller. This is pretty much a generic MIDI controller that can be used with any program, and it's not specific to Ableton in any way, shape or form. Although, yeah, with the APC-40 and even without, it is a great controller for Ableton as well. So before we get into what it has, first of all, the build. Again, it jumps out at you that the build is absolutely superb. I've had many machines in my life, and you can compare even this to the MS-20. And the keyboard on the MPK feels a whole lot better. The knobs are they're just delicious. So much fun to hold in your hand and respond really well. I've said it also on the APC. It's the same kind of knobs and they're absolutely great. So you do get here. Let's get into what it has. So you get a 2-octave keyboard. You get 16 physical knobs. 12 physical knobs and 12 pads. Now the way you can use them is you can use them in any way, shape or form that you want. There are pre-mapped presets in here. To me they're absolutely useless. I don't know why you'd want any pre-mapping with a MIDI keyboard. Obviously I want to map all these knobs and pads to whatever I need in the specific project that I'm working on. So what we have here is a preset called Faxi, and I'm kind of jumping the gun. Let's go before we talk about this, let's talk about the presets. So Faxi, and what this actually means is if you look at this program right here, it is used to control and to map the MPK. So what you would do here is you can give a specific MIDI channel and a specific controller number to every single one of the knobs, pads and keys here. And this is actually pretty cool because what you could do is if you have a live setup with multiple instruments and multiple things going on, you could have actually map the channels themselves, not just the controller numbers. So you could have these 3 knobs go to channel 1 and these 3 knobs go to MIDI channel 2 and do whatever kind of routing you want. A little weird thing about this editor is, I don't know, maybe I'm just stupid and didn't find how to do it, but I didn't find how to change the global MIDI channel of the whole thing. So I had to go knob by knob and change the MIDI channel for every single knob. I'll give Akai credit, and let's just say I'm stupid and didn't find it, because if it's not there, then that's terrible. It took me an hour just to tell every single freaking knob that I want the whole box to be on channel 16. So yeah, so you get these 12 knobs and you can map them any way you want, and it's actually a bank. You have a bank here, so it's actually, you know, doubled. If you move to bank B, then these are, again, you can map these to totally different functions. And you do have like sequencer options like play, stop, record, and buttons over here that are hardwired for like time division if you'd want it that way, if you use it like in one of the mappings that they have. But to me, let's just say that these buttons are to me routable as well. So I can turn on or turn off a device or use these buttons as MIDI controls as well. Then you have the 12 pads, and you have 4 banks of these, so it's 12 times 4. If you move the bank, then again it's totally different pads that you can assign, and you can do anything you want with them. You can link them to drum pads and play drums with these. You can link them to launch clips in Ableton, which is what we do. Basically anything you want, and they don't feel as smooth as the pads on the APC-40 for some reason. I don't know, they kind of feel, I don't know, you have to give them a push. They don't just like respond to your touch as smoothly as on the APC, but they're not bad pads. They're good pads, just the APC feels a little better. The keyboard, like we said, it feels great. It's not a pianoist level keyboard, but it's a much higher level keyboard than like on the MS-20 Mini or like on the Micro Korgs and all the cheap Korg designs. So bottom line, the pitch bend and mod wheel also feel great. And again, what I was going to say, the bottom line with this machine, to me, what sets it apart from a million other MIDI controllers that do the exact same thing, is the build quality. The quality of the knobs, the quality of the thing itself, the quality of the screen, and the way this whole thing responds is just absolutely superb, and it's not too big. It's a little bit heavy, but it's still something that you could use for your live sets and take it around without too much of a hassle. So I do recommend this product. We found it used in almost a new condition for less than half price, and there are a lot of them going around on the market. And also new, it's not a really expensive buy for a go-to MIDI controller that is both great in the studio and great for live. So take a look into the Akai MPK-25, and if you pair it with an APC, then you get a really powerful Ableton kind of live setup tools. See you in the next vid. I hope you got some good information from this one. Ciao.